Hello. In this demo, we're going to be showcasing how Reva Solution's integration between ServiceNow and OpenText Documentum enables streamlined HR service delivery. This demo involves three users: AbleTutor, an employee user who's going to be logging into ServiceNow from an HR portal, reviewing his documents that are stored in Documentum, and creating a new tuition reimbursement request. Alan Ginsberg, who is AbleTutor's manager, who will log in from an HR portal to approve Able's case, and Savannah Quiche, who will use the HR Experience and HR Agent Workspace to work on Able's case. Let's begin. As you can see, I'm currently logged into the ServiceNow HR portal as AbleTutor, and we're going to start things off by showing how Able can review his employee documents. To do so, he's going to navigate to the My Documents tab, which is going to open his Documentum employee folder directly inside of ServiceNow. You can see this folder structure here. Able can navigate into the Leave of Absence folder and review documents from previous Leave of Absence requests, or perhaps if he wanted to review documents pertaining to his employment contract, he would navigate into his employment contract folder, and he could do the same. To view these documents, he simply clicks on them, which will open up the Documentum previewer, where he's able to adjust the view to his need, and he can navigate through the document pages as well. Before Able files his tuition reimbursement request, he wants to confirm that his course is covered by the policy and that he's eligible for it. To search through his company's policy documents, he can use the ServiceNow portal, which is configured to a Documentum search source. This will search for policy documents that are stored inside of Documentum and display them here in ServiceNow. These can be previewed by clicking, which will open up a window to the Documentum file. Able can review this policy document to confirm his eligibility and just review the terms and conditions of the policy. And with that done, he's going to go ahead and file the tuition reimbursement request. First, filling out the details of the request, and then attaching any relevant documentation, such as his tuition expenses. Go ahead and submit that. As you can see, a new tuition reimbursement request record has now been created, and the state has been set to open. I've now switched perspectives to Alan Ginsberg, Able's manager, who's also logged into the ServiceNow HR portal, and underneath the My Approvals tab, we see AbleTutor's new tuition reimbursement request. Alan can view the details of this request by clicking on this Options button, which will reveal some of the details of the request. Alan can either approve or reject the request, and in this case, he's going to approve it. If I return to Able's view on the portal, you'll see that the state of the case has been updated to Work in Progress. Approving the request will send it off to the next user in this demo, Savannah Quiche. I'm now logged into the HR Agent Experience as Savannah Quiche, and if we refresh the list of HR cases, we'll see AbleTutor's new tuition reimbursement request show up. We can go ahead and open up the workspace for that. On the left, the case details are available for Savannah to review. While Savannah works on this case, she may want to review company policy documents, and that can be done using the Advanced Agent Assist, where Savannah can also search through company policy documents that are stored in Documentum, and preview these documents as well. So she can confirm Able's eligibility, and maybe review the terms of the policy for herself as well. You may have noticed that Able's tuition expenses he attached to the case are no longer present inside of ServiceNow. This is because they were automatically transferred from ServiceNow to Documentum upon the HR case creation into the corresponding HR case Documentum folder. And this folder can be viewed simply by using the folder browser widget. Now Able's tuition expenses can be viewed. We'll collapse the sidebar. I'd like to demonstrate also that Savannah has the ability to use the Documentum viewer annotation features, such as marking up the document with additional text, drawing arrows in the document, and other drawing features such as attaching highlights or creating highlights, and drawing boxes. It should be noted that when Savannah closes this document, the annotations will be saved. So if she opens it up again, those annotations are loaded in. And pages that are annotated are marked with a red exclamation mark. Close that. After reviewing the relevant company policy and Abel's tuition expenses, Savannah decides to go ahead and approve the case. She can upload a reimbursement approval letter to Documentum simply by dragging and dropping into the widget. And she can inform Abel that his reimbursement request was approved using the comments in ServiceNow. She'll also go ahead and mark the case as close complete. I'm back on the ServiceNow HR portal as Abel Tutor, and as you can see, the state of the case is updated to close complete, and we see Savannah's message informing us that our reimbursement request has been approved. Abel also has access to the Documentum case folder via this folder browser tab, wherein he can preview the reimbursement approval letter that Savannah uploaded. That concludes today's demo. Thank you for watching.